Hey guys, today I'm filming my first update for the Finish 13 by Halloween Project Pan. If you guys did not see my intro, I'll have that linked up in the cards. And this is a Project Pan collab, which is super exciting. There are some amazing ladies in this project. So I'll have everybody's channel, their Instagram, their intro, and their update video linked in the description box, but I will tell you who all is participating. So we have Candice from Cosmetic Chaos, Shai from Lipstick, Lashes, and Wine, Courtney K, Lisa Stevens, Kaylee Baute, Too Much Tash, Sarah from Kitty Approved Beauty, and Kelly Gooch. So this has been so much fun so far. I've really enjoyed watching everybody's intro, and I cannot wait to see everyone's update to see how everyone's progress is going. I also wanted to mention that since I posted my intro, I gained a ton of subscribers. So I want to thank all of you who may have come over from this project, and I want to thank all of my subscribers, new and old. Thank you so much for watching my videos and choosing to subscribe to my channel. That means so much to me. So I told you guys in my intro that this project is going to be overlapping a few others I'm doing this year. I'm currently also doing a Project 10 Pan Summer Edition. I'll have that linked up in the cards, and that has a month left. And then as soon as I finish that one, I'm starting a Fall 10 Pan. So that is a lot of products to be working on at once. And I was feeling pretty confident about it in my intro, and I try not to double up on products, like put two foundations, two primers in a project or overlapping products, but I did that this time and I felt fine about it in the intro. But the first 2 weeks of this month, I was like, what did I do? This is going to be impossible to actually hit my goal on all of these items. But thankfully in the past 2 weeks, I have hit my goal on quite a few things for my summer project and a couple things for this Halloween project. So I am feeling much more hopeful that I will be able to hit my goal on these things, and some of those doubling up products from the summer project I finished, so now I can focus on the ones in this project. So I was actually able to hit my goal on 3 things this month, which is pretty exciting, but I'm hoping that next month I'll have a lot more progress to show you. Also, at the end of this month, I will be posting a chit chat get ready with me and using all of these Project Pan items, and I should be filming that within the next couple days because I want to make sure I don't finish any more things before I get to put them on my face, but you guys won't see it till the end of the month. So as I said, I was able to hit my goal on 3 of the items. The first thing is the MAC eyeshadow in Omega. I was able to finish this completely. I will insert a picture of what this looked like at the intro. So after my intro, I ended up repressing this to make it easier to use, and it did not repress well. I'm not sure why, because I have repressed this quite a few times, but this time it was just not having it. But I was able to save all the product and use it, so that is what counts. I've been using this as my go-to brow powder for months. I mean, I've had this on my collection, been working on it on and off for years, but I've been very dedicated over these past couple months. So I am so excited I have this finished up. This is a great, very light cool tone color. Works awesome for cool tone blondes or really light brunettes that have more cool tone hair. I do really like this and recommend it. Super pigmented because it is an eyeshadow. This is something I might repurchase in the future because it was a great product, but right now I have my Lorac Take a Brow Kit in the shade Blonde. I have one that I've hit pan on that I'm currently using, and then I have 2 backups. So I don't think I'll need to buy a brow powder anytime soon, especially considering how long it took me to use this up, but I definitely did enjoy it. And then these next 2 items I did hit my goal on, but I'm going to continue using them in this project to see how much more progress I can make on them. The first thing would be that I hit pan on Matte Malloy from the Balm Meet Matte Nude palette. This is just a matte white. I will insert a picture of what this looked like in the intro. So I have hit quite a bit of pan here, which is really exciting. I've repressed this eyeshadow a ton of times, and the pan is definitely thin. I use this every single day to set the primer under my brow bone to help highlight. Because I am so fair, I am able to get away with that. I also apply this shadow under my brow before I use the rest of my shadows, so eventually they all kind of blend together so it's not so harsh. But I'm going to continue using this to set my eyeshadow primer under my brow every single day, and I cannot wait to see if potentially I can finish this up by the end of the project. That would be amazing. And the third item I was able to hit my goal on is I hit pan on my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Summer Lovin. You can see I hit pan right in the center here. But if you guys have used ColourPop Super Shock Shadows, that's relatively easy because this center pan is a little bit more raised than the pan that's all around it. So that wasn't too difficult at all. And this was one of their tie-dye shadows. It's a really pretty rose gold color. This one is quite a bit dried out, so it is pretty flaky, which is what helps me go through it quicker. I've also mentioned this in videos, but I like to mention it every time I talk about a Super Shock so more of you guys know. I find the easiest way to pan these and to work through them is to apply them with a sponge tip applicator. So I will do one layer with a sponge tip applicator to really help get the precision on my lid, and then I will go in with my transition crease, finish the rest of my eye look, and then before I put on liner and mascara, I'll take my finger and apply a second layer to really pack on the pigment and the intense metallic shine to these. So that is the best way I found to get them to apply well once they've dried out and to pan them. So that's why I'm able to work through them quite quickly, considerably compared to other eyeshadows for sure. So I did hit my goal on this, but I'm going to keep it in this project, continue working on it to see how much more pan I could hit on this, and if I could maybe even finish it up by the end of the project. I'm not getting my hopes up because I do have other shadows I want to be using in my collection, but that would be awesome. So now I'll show you guys the progress on the rest of the items in this project. Not as much progress as I would have liked to see, but I do feel pretty hopeful for my progress in the upcoming months now that I have finished a lot of things for my summer project. And I've also been testing out the ColourPop complexion products for quite a few weeks now, which has taken my time away from a lot of these products. So anyway, the first item I have is the Pixi Glow Mist. This first line was from the intro, and the second line is where I am now. So not a ton of progress. I've been using this more as a primer spray, but I definitely think the progress will pick up over the next couple months. This is an okay product. I don't like glowy skin, which is why I use that as a primer, not as a setting spray. Then my regular primer is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. So in the intro, I had this deluxe sample size as well as a foil packet sample. I just used the last application of the foil sample today, which is awesome. And I was able to get quite a few applications out of that. I'm able to use foil samples for quite a while, except for foundations, but other products I'm usually able to get quite a few uses out of. So I'm a little nervous about finishing this in 3 months, but hopefully it will be doable. From what I've tried of this formula so far, it is really nice. Then the next product is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear foundation in the shade 140 Ivory Neutral, and I've worn this probably 5 times or so. This foundation is too dark, too peachy, and it definitely oxidizes on my skin, so I have to mix this with my Hard Candy Glamoflague foundation. That's what I did today, and I really like that combination. I think my skin looks really nice and flawless with all of these complexion products used together, so I'm really enjoying the way that my skin looks. So this is something I will definitely have finished off by next month, which is exciting. The next thing I have is the Dermablend Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is just a little mini guy, and I have been using this to set my under eye concealer. You guys, this is so nice, and I've used this before. I always use this in my first impression foundation videos to set my entire face, and I've always thought it was fine, but I've really learned how good this product is. It makes my under eyes feel so smooth, and it helps brighten, where a lot of times powders actually darken my concealer and my under eyes. This helps to brighten it. I also, a little sneak peek for my ColourPop complexion review, I had set one side of my face with a Dermablend translucent loose powder and the other side with a ColourPop translucent loose powder. This one kept me much more matte, and this doesn't even claim to be mattifying. I've never viewed this as a mattifying powder, but I loved that. So I'm really liking this for the under eyes as well. I think it even looks a little less heavy and cakey than the Laura Mercier powder that has been my holy grail for a little while. So if Ulta includes this in the 21 Days of Beauty this year, I might get one and use it for an under eye powder because I'm really liking it. So I'm not sure how much progress that I've made on this, again, because I have been using the ColourPop products, and I just finished up an under eye powder in my summer project pan, but I definitely should be able to have this finished off at the end of the project. My next item is my Milani eyeshadow primer. Here is where I was at my intro, and I wasn't really able to see any visible progress. I've been using this every single time I apply eye makeup, which is most days, and I really don't see visible progress because I use such a tiny amount. This is an item I truly think will last me until the very end of the project, so I'm just going to continue using that every day. The next thing I have here is the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Foxy from the Naked 2 palette. My goal was to hit pan. I'm I'm not sure if you guys can see, I've hit a little bit of side pan here. You can definitely see the indentation from my brush. I'm using this to set the primer in my crease. I think I have potential to hit pan on this by next month, which would be absolutely amazing. I'm really enjoying this. It's a great color and formula. My next item is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is a really wet formula, a natural bristle brush. It gives a really nice volume. I have enjoyed using this mascara, and this is something that I've just been using every single day. I will continue using this until I use it up, it dries out, or until the end of the project, which means I will have been using this mascara for 4 months, which is the longest I go using a tube of mascara. So I'm just enjoying using that. The next item is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm in the Natural Mint scent. This first silver line was from my intro, and this bottom silver line is where I am now. So a little bit of progress there. I've been trying to use this every single morning and at night. It is a really nice lip balm, super hydrating, really smooth feeling, and I love this scent. It's something I know I'll repurchase once I use it up, but I've just been neglecting this tube for a lot of this year, so I wanted to get some use out of that. So enjoying using that. And my last item is what I'm wearing on my lips today. This is the Tarte Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Obvi, a stunning peachy nude. And after the first 2 weeks, I actually had to take the stopper out, and I think that's just the way that this packaging is. The stopper was taking off too much product, so I did pop that out, and you guys probably won't be able to see in there. It's almost clear all the way down, but I have product on the sides. So I think this actually has potential to be used up by next month. I've been getting quite a bit of use out of this. It's such an easy lip product, and I've really fallen in love with this formula. I think it is really nice and pigmented without being too pigmented. I don't like fully pigmented glosses because I'm just worried about them getting everywhere. It helps that this is a neutral color as well, but it gives a beautiful amount of shine. Super comfortable. It feels cushiony without being sticky. I really love this formula, and I know that these are on sale all the time on Macy's, and I know that Ulta has included these with their 21 Days of Beauty before, so if they do that again this year, I'll probably maybe buy this shade, and I have my eye on one other, so I definitely won't buy them unless they're like a really good sale. Also, if you're not aware, the next Ulta 21 Days of Beauty I think is supposed to be coming at the very beginning of September, so I cannot wait for that. So I'm really happy with the progress that I made, especially because I feel like I'm going to do really good next month. So I'm thinking to give myself some goals for next month. I want to finish the Lancome foundation. It would be great if I could finish the Tarte Glossy Lip Paint, and I want to hit pan on Foxy from the Naked 2 palette. So those are the things that I would really like to accomplish by next month, and then just expand the pan on the 2 eyeshadows that I have already hit pan on. So guys, if you are doing this project or any other projects right now, I would love to know in the comment section so I can go check out your videos or your Instagram posts. And again, I want to thank everyone that has come to my channel through this collab. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I would love it if you guys subscribe. Also, make sure to check out all the rest of these ladies participating in this collab, watch their video, and subscribe to their channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.